Alright, Shalom, Akim. All praises to Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders at GreatMillStone that rule well. Blessings to the hopeful elect out there teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth, man. The true watchmen that are watching for the prophecies that are written down in the scriptures that are coming to pass daily. Alright, and here it is on the Daily Mail. You got this that was uploaded today. Man, hey man, we're in the time, man. We're in that time. We're in the time of prophecy. And the main prophecy right here, man, the RFID microchip, man. Alright, that's what basically what they want to chip us with. Alright? The plans of the New World Order is here, man. Now they're trying to enforce it. But you see, now what we was telling you before, this ain't nothing but basically an excuse for them to chip these. Basically, they're saying that the Olympics or the athletes, they're basically in a state of an unorderly order, all right, or disarray. Because basically, what it is there's a lot of athletes that are doping out there, and they're saying that the only way to clamp down on these Olympians or these athletes is to basically fit them with a microchip. Man, it's lucky I got a bit of a cold. It says, I'm just going to read the headline. It says, athletes should be fitted with microchips like dogs to prevent doping. World Olympics Association CEO claims. All right, and this is all prophecy, man. All right, these bastard devils, they want to chip us, man. That's what they want to get down and do. All right. Here it is, the RFID microchip right here, man. All right, you're putting something that emits radiation in your body. And basically, man, you're basically doomed for death. Alright? So you got to understand that this so-called white man is a madman. The Edomites that the Bible speaks of, man, they will stop at nothing to basically get down this New World Order into fruition, man. I'm going to read some more of this article right here. It says, in the hopes of preventing doping in sports, athletes should be fitted with microchips like dogs, according to Mike Miller, CEO of the World Olympic Association. Mr. Miller claims that controversial chips should be used to recognize banned substances and make sure sports stay clean. And this is what I'm saying. That's why the scripture says that these words were smoother than butter, man. Alright? That's how they come with it. They give you that sleight of hand. They say, this is what's going on. There's so much chaos within the Olympics today, in this modern day and age, we shouldn't have to put up with this. I know, here's the solution. Let's just chip these motherfuckers, man. Alright? And then we're going to be able to clamp down on these athletes that want to start doping, and it's going to keep sports clean. And that's the same thing that they want to do with us out here in the public, man. That's why they got all of these false flag terrorist attacks going on. And they're saying, look, man, hey, it's nothing but auto ab chaos, man. Auto out of chaos. They want all of these people chipped out here, man. And it's going to be made mandatory. Me and the brother Shakar over here in London, we went and saw that film, Kingsman, the second one, man. And they had stadiums full of people, man. All right, locked up in cages on top of each other, man. All right, and that's what's basically going to come down, the time of temptation, the hour of temptation that's going to come upon all the world to try them. Let's get the scriptures, man. All right, because the scriptures, they speak louder than I ever could. So let's go into it. Let's get Revelation first and foremost. I'm going to jump straight to the point on the chip. All right, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that word mark there is karagma, which means an imprinted chip, an imprinted mark, man. And that's talking about the RFID microchip. All right, when you go into this word causeth, all right, because you know the apostles, they trained us well to go into the meaning of words, man. All right, and it says causeth, and it says from the Greek poio, all right, and it says to make with the names of things made, to produce, construct, form, fashion, to be the authors of, the cause, to make ready, to prepare, to produce, to bear, shoot forth, acquire, provide a thing for oneself, to make a thing out of something, to render one anything, to constitute or appoint one anything, to appoint, ordain one that, to declare one anything, to put one forth, to lead him out, to make one do something. All right, so that's what these elites basically want to do. They want to make us receive this RFID microchip, and they're gonna sell you these stories like, oh, it's gonna be better for the public. We're gonna know how everything's gonna be linked to one system. Now we're gonna know exactly. We're gonna stop fraud. We're gonna stop doping. All right, we're gonna stop all this cash in hand working. We're gonna be able to tax the right way. Everyone, everything's gonna be recorded on one universal system. They're gonna make everything into one. All right, they want to unify everything, just like in the time of the Babylonian Empire. All right, when they built the Tower of Babel, man. Let's go into it real quick, just to draw for a reference point. Genesis 11:1. It says, "And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech." All right, so that's basically what they want to do today. Okay, and it came to pass, and as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there, and they said to one another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. All right, it's verse 4. And they said, Go to, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower with the children of men building. And the Lord said, Behold, this people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. And that's the MO of the so-called white man. They want to unify everything. They want to control the earth. That's why the scriptures speak about him sitting up in the temple as the Most High, showing that he is the Most High. All right, we can get that in 2 Thessalonians. I believe it's might be the 2nd chapter. Give me a second. Bear with me, Arkim, 1 second. Because, yeah, the so-called white man, he believes that he's God. And he's going to stop at nothing to basically put these plans into fruition, so to speak. All right, so, yeah, 2 Thessalonians, I knew it was in there. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there shall come a falling away first. And there was a falling away, man, within our nation, but that time there's an end to that time now. Now we're being grafted back in. Okay, now we know the name of the Lord again, because the scripture tells us in Jeremiah 17:4 that we were going to discontinue from our heritage, man. All right, that the Lord gave us. All right, but in the land of our captivities, we were going to remember ourselves. It also tells you that in the book of Baruch. All right, it says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, because he is it tells you in Romans 9 that the so-called white man is a vessel of wrath, fitted unto destruction. All right, because the Lord said he made in Proverbs 16:4 as well, that he made even the wicked for the day of wrath. All right, it says verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as the Most High, sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right, so you got to understand that this man wants to be the Most High, man. All right, he will stop at nothing, because look, he's created to be the devil, man, and that's what he's doing. Okay, then let's get back into this mark. It says, and he causeth all, back in Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All right, so you got your so-called rich man and your so-called poor man out there, man. It doesn't matter. All right, from your Jay-Z's to your average bum on the street, to your Floyd Mayweathers, to your average guy paying rent in a box room. It doesn't matter, man. Like, everyone's gonna be made or caused. All right, because we went into that word in the Greek, poeo, which basically to make one do something. The so-called white man is gonna cause everyone. All right, it says he causeth all. All right, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you ain't going to be able to make any form of transaction, not just through means of the currency that they want, that electrical currency that they look. That's why they're slowly massaging the idea of cryptocurrencies into the public now, because they want to get everyone used to. I mean, you got Android Pay, all of these things, more convenient ways of paying for things through means of no longer handling cash physically. Now you can just get your phone out and just tap that. You know, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. All right, so you got to understand it. You ain't going to be able to eat if you ain't got this chip, man. But the Lord said that my servants shall eat, but ye shall hunger, man. So at the end of the day, that we got to trust in the Lord, because there were men in the ancient world that were getting fed with ravens, man. All right, so you got to understand and have faith that the Lord is going to provide, because the Lord said, look, He knows that you have need of all these things. All right, and that's where faith is going to come in, man. That's where the Lord is going to separate the weak from the strong, so to speak. Okay, now there's another precept that I wanted to get.